Welcome everybody to the Fighting Conversation. I'm Tarbito, your host. I'm joined with Zachary, aka Ziggy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can you?
I'm really good. So talk to me. How did the fight come around? How did you get the offer?
Absolutely. So somebody posted on a Instagram story. Is there anybody that's like 147 and 154 that's like ready like to fight? And that I had a fight that got moved back to February. So I've been, you know, so I so I've been in fight camp. So that I put my name in. I didn't know what it was for what like promotion. And they
Yeah.
came back and they said that you got to fight with with like a Prince Sami like Hamed on like Misfits and then I said like, oh yes, that I said like that I would fight
How many weeks' notice did you have before you got the offer?
last week.
Oh, you only had a week, so you've had about from when you found out would be about 3 weeks to
Yeah,
train for
yep,
that specific opponent.
yep.
Let's say you get the win on Saturday night. Who do you want next in the Misfits roster?
And someone just asked me that. I say Fox like on G.
Fox the G.
Fox the G, yeah.
He's been really active this year. I think he did you see his debut?
I did. I'm very impressed with him. That I just like how he likes to fight and he steps in the ring and I like how he like presents himself. you know, and he
Hmm.
wants the tough, and he wants the tough fucking fights, and I admire that, because I take on the tough fights.
Yeah. I mean Sami Hamed,
And
he's not a tough cookie.
he's very, very tough.
Yeah. Did you see his debut?
I I personally did not watch it. I went back and I went back and like watched it, so
What do you make of his debut? Do you think he
um
did good or he did
yeah,
bad?
no, like he's very, very looking good, uh that his punches are like very, very looking good,
Hmm.
accurate, like that they're like down the pipe. He like moves very, very well. Like he's got like a condition. You know, he like he looked good. Like that there's nothing that I can't say that he didn't.
Hmm. Um,
So like he did look good in his fight,
I
but it
think
was an
I think he did.
influencer. So
I was at that event, but unfortunately I'm not going to Misfits 20. I was going to go, but then some things didn't work out. But hopefully I'm going to go to the next event, which is scheduled in
absolutely.
March. How many rounds is the fight with Sammy?
Oh, March.
Sorry,
Four.
4 rounds.
It's actually four rounds at 3 minutes apiece.
Okay. Um, what has made you continue with boxing despite your record?
So, you know, it's good that you asked this. I I fight because I want to fight the best. And
Yeah.
everybody like at that time I like a box rec is undefeated. Like, that my first pro fight was against like on Cornell. It was against like on Cornell like Hines. He was signed to Oscar De La Hoya. So like, my first fight out in like to the pros was against somebody that was signed like to the Golden team, or I mean like a Golden Boy. So I didn't take an easy fight, and then I fought um Adrian Sosa. He was like 8-0 at that point. Freaking like Julio Solis, Noah Lopez. I mean, like I fought the best. Like
Hmm.
there's like I just wanted the best, and that's what I did. There's nothing like wrong with that. I should have took on easier fights. I will say that, but and then like back in March, I moved over, welcome to the influencer scene,
Hmm.
I fought an influencer, and I freaking like, dropped him in the third round. So like really influencer boxing, I'm like 1-0, really. Um, so and and then I'm the like 36th ranked pound for pound, freaking like a crossover, like a fighter. I think that like Tommy Fury's number one on that like list. So I mean, so so I fought the best and I got my ass handed to me, but I got better and I learned. And then I fought in my pro like on kickboxing, like a debut. The guy missed weight by 20 pounds and I still fought him and I took him like deep into the second round. So I mean anybody can say what they want, but I mean I fought guys that like that somebody else would not fight. I fought a guy that missed weight, and I still fought him. And I took him a go deep in to the second round. And I'm sure anyone that's like, talking on X or Instagram or anything would have not have like, taken that fight at all. It's just a fighter in me, like that I want to test myself,
Yeah.
and I think and I think that's the difference.
It's good that you want to test yourself because it gives you something to work and focus on. You mentioned
Absolutely.
you mentioned pound for pound, and I was wanting to ask, what's your Misfits pound for pound? What's your top five in the Misfits roster?
I would say. Well, I know that he's only had two fights, but I would put like a Cashman
Yeah, I think
Anderson at like number five.
yeah,
Like he's from the Syracuse area, so he's only an hour from me. So I got to represent the Syracuse area, in the Finger Lakes area. So I say look on Cashman five, um, number four. Man, this is hard. Right? Um, I'd say look on Dean the Great.
he's
Uh,
honestly he's probably my favorite fighter, I think.
Is
I think
he? Yeah, no, no, no. He's a great fighter. Um,
did you hear about him with the situation
man,
with Will Craig, how he got his belt stripped off of him?
I, I did not.
So
No, no, I did not.
he was scheduled to fight Low Crakery on this card, but he didn't take it because he said the money wasn't right. So Misfits stripped the belt and gave it to Crakery.
Oh, so that's what happened. So that's why that he's going to MVP maybe. I
No,
saw or
he's still
something.
signed to Misfits.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I've
saw
watched that
something
fight.
on, X or something that he wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
I
it
really don't
was
know the
rumored, but
whole entire story. Um, Man, I gotta go with number three at like L. Like I love L. L like Brooke can
mhm.
fight. That I watched her in like a Houston fight,
Yeah,
and
you went to that event, didn't you?
huh?
You went to that event.
I I I did, yes, because of uh because of like a USA saying was supposed to fight
Jay Rose,
OJ.
OJ Rose.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that fight didn't go, and I feel bad for him because he's a great freaking fighter. He's a great friend of mine. But I come from the bare knuckle world, so freaking like a Paige Van Zandt, like uh, like fought on freaking like a BKFC. So I just want to go down and like see the fight. L was awesome. Like that I got to talk to her through social media. Like she's great.
Yeah,
Um, two, man, I'd say um Anthony like on Taylor because he's just done so much. Like he's always fighting. He's always like
yeah.
defending the title.
He
I
defended his
mean,
title twice in 1 month.
yeah, yeah, it's insane. And
Hmm.
I mean, everyone's saying that freaking like KSI is number one. So I guess I gotta like, I guess that I gotta run with it. You
About
know,
KSI, who do you think he's going to be fighting in March? There's been a few names of, I think,
I've heard like on Tommy Fury.
yeah, Tommy
I've heard
Fury,
Jake, and
Mike
then I've
Perry.
heard um
Mike Perry,
I've
he
heard
was
another name too, but I don't know who it is.
Mike Perry, he was one of the names, and also Amir Khan.
Khan would be an excellent fight. Perry, I think that he would walk through.
What do you make of the KSI Amir Khan fight if that was to happen?
And I mean, one like that I give him like on credit for even stepping in the ring with him.
Hmm.
Um, like I, I don't know. I can't really say because I haven't really seen like a KSI fight in almost a year. I think it's been.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
his last fight was at the Prime card. I was at that. I got this. Oh,
No, nice.
bottle,
Oh wow, that's awesome.
and we got given this bottle as well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't really say on that fight because I don't know.
Hmm.
You know, it's hard to look predict.
Do you have a message for Sammy?
You know, I've been saying it and I'll continue to say it.
Hmm.
You know, if he thinks it's a very easy fight, like, that it's not going to be, I fought the best in the world. Like, that I'm going to come and fight and I'm going to come and I'm going to like continue looking to pressure. Um, that I have the power. I have speed, like just like him.
Hmm.
Um, it's just like who actually like wants it more, and I think that I want it more. Like that I've gone like through the pro like ranks. Like that I haven't taken anything easy. I'm not saying that he has.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, I already beat one guy. Like from the influencer world, so
Yeah,
I feel very like I'm confident. And then like going to the influencer, like I'm fighting. I mean, it's just a different like level. I mean, that I'm not saying that they're not good fighters. Like Sammy is very, very good. He's very, very
yeah,
talented. That his father, you know, is amazing.
yeah.
It's just not going to be a very easy fight. And if he gives me that chance, like for that right, like a hook, that
Hmm.
I will like land it, and I will do like damage with it, because it was
So,
like I'm proven like back in March, and it'll be proven again.
so you're here to cause an upset to the
I want the upset.
yeah,
Absolutely. Like,
cause the upset
that I'm
to the Hamid
coming
family.
to like, go disprove everybody.
What's your prediction for your fight?
I've been saying it and I'm going to stick with it. Like, that I feel like as the rounds go, like, then I can figure him out. I say the third round. I feel like the third round is that round like, that I, like, I'm come alive. That I feel like that's the round, you, that I can put him away. Like, that I want to see what his like on cardio is like. I want to see what he does in the third round. Because like he's going to be looking for the first round. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't get me out of the first, like what's he going to do in the second? If he
Mhm.
doesn't do it in the second, then what's his mind going to be like?
Yeah.
It's. I mean, like, I just feel like the more like around you fight somebody, the more that you get like used to them, like that you see the flaws and all the shots open up. So I feel like the third round.
Do you have a prediction for Anthony v Darren Till?
Oh man, like that I'm friends. Man, I want to see Anthony like on Taylor win. I do. Like like I respect AT. He's like called one of my fights like back in March. Um,
He was actually
but I just love his like drive.
he was
So I'm
one of
gonna
the
say.
first people I interviewed on here.
So I'm gonna say Anthony Taylor. I say that he's gonna win by bringing like a decision.
Decision, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I want to hear more about why you want to fight Fox the G.
Why I want to fight Foxy G? Because I just love how he, you know, I just love how like he wants to fight anybody. Like he wants to fight the best. Like he wants to move up the
Yeah,
rankings.
he wants to
And
fight Waleed. I'm pretty sure that's who he has his eyes on. They were meant to fight on
yeah.
the card, but Waleed has some family issues.
Oh, okay. I just feel like that I want to fight everybody. Like that I want to fight the best, and I feel like that that's what he does. Like he trains hard. The way that the way that he like presents himself, the way that he markets himself. Like I think he does a great job. and he like trains his ass off.
Hmm. Are you gonna call him out when you get?
I'm gonna, am I gonna call him out?
Is this the official call out of Fox G?
Man, like that I would love to fight him next. I would say that I would love to fight him next.
Are you gonna call him out like if you get a chance to speak on the microphone?
I might, I might, but I usually don't call people out. But uh, if they ask, that's a fight that I would want.
Yeah. What's a message that you would give to your early self?
Like to myself.
Yeah.
Um, just to train hard, stay focused. I would say look, I would say look, block out the noise. And just fight hard and fight smart.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta look for the shots. And that's it. You just gotta stay yourself. That you don't need to be anybody else. You just gotta be you. You just got to, you know, what's the word? Inspire others,
Yeah.
these young fighters, these guys, that you want to send a message and say, that you were wrong. And I think that that's what I tell myself every single day, and that's what my coaches tell me.
Hmm.
And that the UK has been great. So I can't thank you guys enough. That the support's been uh awesome. It's very humbling, that I didn't think that I had the support, like this going in
Hmm.
versus Sammy, because I know that he's the favorite, but I'm very but I'm very I'm blessed by it.
That was actually my last question for you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your time. All right, everyone.
Absolutely.
That's going to be the end of today's video. If you want to keep on watching more interviews, then like and subscribe. I always forget to that because I also do TikTok and I'm so used to saying like and follow. But I need to
Yeah,
get used to saying like and subscribe.
absolutely.
Thank you.